It's that time, y'all. It's that time. I want to make sure I was close. I make sure I was close up, close up on the camera. Man, I don't gotta give people enough time to come in here. But it's that time. It is that time, y'all. It is that time. What's good? It's only gonna be me tonight. I think I'm giving people enough time to get in here. I want to make sure I was close. I ain't put no shades on in a minute. Most people probably looking for the hat. I should put the hat back on. I don't feel. Should I put the cowboy hat on? Should I put the Penix is Himothy. He was passing that thing. It wasn't it wasn't I ain't finna say you know what I'm saying, he was on top of the Himalayas, but he was up there. He was Himothy. He was Himothy. I believe Penix is Himothy. Um development needs development there. He needs a little bit more development, but from what we saw, um my guy is a leader. You know, Penix is a leader. I'm in. Um, you like to see a young quarterback basically put it on his shoulders and do what is necessary. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna have a short show today. But I do wanted to talk to y'all. But I want to make sure I was up and close. I wanted to get y'all the closeness. But I want to be real intimate. No homo. Pause. Said go Panthers. Mm-hmm. Rep your squad. I ain't gonna be mad at you. Rep your squad. I ain't gonna be mad at you. Yeah. So Lee 85, what's up, bro? What's happening? Silk Legacy Saints Panthers can't say nothing to the Falcons and the Bucks. You barely bucking. You barely bucking beat us. Duh, Buck, you get some. What's good? Lot Treyway, what's happening? What it do? What it do? Brian Peoples having be Pete. Sherman Woods, what's good? Family. It was only one game, so everyone gotta relax. You know, I can see why people was upset, and in the same token, I'm not upset with y'all either. The team I hate the most is the Saints. Hey, you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm glad you came in here. We took a L, you took a L, Saints took a L, Bucks didn't. Okay, but mm. So let me go ahead and get my show started, man. While I'm talking, man, I'm take my shades off, man, so y'all can see my eyes. All right, you know what I'm talking about. Number one, numero numero uno. Um, welcome to Let's Talk About It. Tuesdays with your boy, the Lochness. I am the Lochness from the Lochness podcast. Road to 500 subs. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like my content. Ask me anything. I go back and look and see what people say. We lit, we live, we out here. Let's get it. Let's get it. We lit, we live, we out here. We lit, we live, we out here. In these streets, in these social media streets, in these streaming streets, in these content creating streets, we out here. I love when y'all had Matt Ryan play for y'all. It's not count blue 87. All right, bet that. What it do? A1 sauce. Man, look, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't like this loss. I told somebody that I was sitting next to, I said, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I said, hey, man, the football gods is giving us every opportunity to win this game, and we just didn't. Hence the reason why I came up with this conclusion and this take to think about, and everything we got going on with our squad is, like I say, today's show is going to be about this game. I'm not going to talk about the Minnesota game. We're going to do that like a later on. We probably got 2 more days before we talk about that, or probably I'll talk about it Saturday before Sunday. You know, who knows? Thursday, who knows? But it made me question after this game. It made me question: is the Atlanta Falcons team built to win? I always felt like this was a complete team. I said it. I was like, man, this is a complete team, and they ain't got no excuses. What's good, Johnson? What's happening? What's happening? He said, we need Mooney back ASAP. You know, when you say something like, we need another player back, and you got other people on this team, that's bad. You know what I'm talking about? We need this person back. We need Julio Jones. I respect him. Drake London, I like him. I like Drake London, too. He said, we don't have no football luck, Albert. What's happening, ATLEO? What's happening? Who that? Saints? Who that? I like Saints. I love Saints. I ain't never had a Panthers player in here, like, fan. And I always had Saints fans coming here talking their junk. But we all took the L's, fellas. We all took the L. Once again, we holding up Tampa Bay for some reason. I don't know why we keep holding up Tampa Bay. I don't know why. We keep holding that team up. So he said, we built to win. We rotated the defense way more than we probably should have. In my Mad Mike voice, what he say? I told y'all. That's what he be saying. Mad Mike told. That's what he was saying. I need Mad Mike to come on here and just do it. But in my Mad Mike voice, Mad Mike said he better not hear none of y'all say anything about Raheem Morris and giving this man a shot, or he's gonna block y'all. In my Mad Mike voice, I was never sold on Raheem Morris. I thought we would have probably pulled Belichick in here or something, to be real with you. I really thought we would have pulled Belichick or somebody else, but everybody was talking about this man's age, and this man had, a crawfish plate or something, and y'all welcome Raheem the Dream. Y'all start getting Raheem, Rah. Y'all start giving this man all types of nicknames and all this stuff. He said, your friend is a Buccaneers fan? Like I see what's happening. Rise up. Rise up. He said, Xavier Watts balled out for a rookie, right? Didn't look like it, did it? I told you so. I told y'all. He said socks. He said Red Sox. The Red Sox. Yeah, Raheem get nervous when we play Tampa Bay. Johnson, ain't y'all making y'all noise this year? Let's see. How can we blame Coach Morris? He said, how can we blame Coach Morris? How can we blame the coach? First of all, the head coach and the quarterback takes all the blame when it comes to a win or a loss. They don't go to, Noozle and say, hey man, Noozle, you see how you wouldn't let them in? Hey, you see how you were pushing them out the way? They don't ever go to them. They go talk to the quarterback and the head coach. Media time, they talk to them two people. I'm gonna say this. Where Blackberry at? So y'all can tell Blackberry. Tell Blackberry. Blackberry was right. Where's Blackberry? I need Blackberry in here. I need him in the chat. I need him somewhere around. Y'all hit Blackberry up and tell him, oh, there he is right there. Home team Lochness was happening. Just doing my thing, man. But I wanted to tell you, you right. Blackberry was right. Blackberry was right, y'all. Can y'all give a Blackberry? You right, man. You were right. Why don't you ask me what was Blackberry right about? I'll tell you. That's rhetorical. He said, my girl name is Socks. The Bucks fan is my girl dog. We've been together for. Oh, the Bucks fan is my girl dog. We've been together. Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Your girl dog? Yeah. Oh, you saying, hey, I'm the dog. Hey, dog. Yeah. I got you. Because they were reading kind of wrong. I was like, what? Yeah, I got you. For sure. All good. Man, the Panthers, man, y'all need to get more than 5 wins and then come talk to us. At least we had 3 years of straight 7-10. Y'all had a 5-12 season, bro. What we talking about? What we talking about? D. Coleman, please don't. BBUC in the first game, 17 more to go. All right, so Blackberry. I'm gonna tell you what Blackberry said. Blackberry said on the defense, we needed somebody that will push the pocket in the middle. He wasn't confident about us pushing the pocket in the middle. We needed one more extra. We needed another lineman that we needed to sign, pick, pull up to the team, call or something to push the pocket in the middle. After looking at this game, I totally agree. But after looking at this game also, I saw that, like y'all mentioned in the chat about they was rotating people to a point we didn't even get to see. We didn't see nobody. What they were trying to save these people? Man. We rotated so it's like we had so much personnel they didn't know what to do, and then it got to a point they just stopped doing it. Right? Like I didn't want to. The reason I wanted to do a short show because I was exhausted in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Not only because I was there and looking at this horrendous game, I was looking at a team to me that wasn't built to win. And then somebody saying in the chat, how can we blame this on Coach Morris? How can we blame this on Morris? Well, give it up for my guy for challenging those plays. Give it up for him for those. It's like, but in my Mad Mike voice, I'm gonna go back. In my Mad Mike voice, this is not me saying it. This is Mad Mike saying it. Mad Mike said, this looked like the same team as before. I listened to his rant in his show 4 times. And I was like, man, this man is right. Don't we look like the same team? Don't we look like the same team with better players? Don't we look like the same team? Coached the same way with better players. That's in my Mad Mike voice, man. Don't we look like the same team? We losing the same way we lost last year. And like we picked up what we left off at. How that's not a player's problem. That's a coaching problem. In my Mad Mike voice. That's a coaching problem. In Mad Mike's them post game, I believe it was one, the therapist. He said that basically when and Matt Mike said it, they wasn't prepared. Ready or not. They wasn't prepared, y'all. I listened to I listened to a lot of people. I went to Smitty, I went to this person, I went to Locked on this, Locked on Falcons. I went to everybody, listened to what everybody said, and then I went back around and I looked back at the game. They wasn't prepared, y'all. So 3:30 was happening. He said Raheem just can relate to the players, not coach them. Yikes! I think he's a player's coach. They say he got a little demented smile, like somebody said he got a little Grinch smile with a little dolphin teeth or something. They so y'all so silly. Falcons fans, just remember Drew Brees is still y'all daddy. Michael Thomas, y'all mama, and Alvin Kamara, Gwinnett County is y'all sister. Marshawn Lattimore, brother, don't take this offensive. I'm just messing. I'm gonna be 100% BB. The reason I put this up here is to give you your opportunity to show you that I really don't care about what you're talking about. That has no bearing on nothing. It's cool. It's cool that you coming in here, but you took an L too, my guy. You took an L too, so and the last time I checked in the South, even from last year, bro, y'all was like at the bottom of the totem pole, bro. You in Carolina. Just saying. When they talk about the NFC South, you know who the two teams they talk about? Tampa Bay and the Falcons. Let's be 100%. Let's just be 100%. I don't care how much you love your team. Y'all some losers, bro. Y'all probably won that one Super Bowl, and it was just because when we played y'all took us to see the wreckage from Hurricane Katrina, and then they wanted to put money into the city. That's the reason y'all got that, man. That charity Super Bowl. Stop playing. Stop playing. Back to it. Let's see what D. Coleman said. Couldn't finish sacks, couldn't stop the run, getting in a winning position, still failed. We definitely had a lot of games like that. Shake my head. It was the same team. I almost get to the quarterback, can't complete the tackle. Poorest tackle. Mad Mike them said it. and I gotta bring it back up in my Mad Mike voice. And I put this up here just because I want you to know this ain't me saying this. This is Mad Mike saying this. So y'all know, play homage to my guy. He said, we look like the same team. He said this team wasn't prepared. He said, we're not going to give Raheem a pass. We didn't even get to see Leonard. We didn't get to see. Oh, he talked about Ebiketie. Why they think Ebiketie, he had a sneaky good sack season last year, so they keep featuring him. And it was just like, for what? I would rather see somebody else. Let's give a shout out to Divine Diablo. Divine Diablo is a beast. When they did push the pocket, bro was pushing the pocket, bro. I seen, Jalen Walker, grab somebody up and just drop them like they went like a bag of potatoes. You know what I'm talking about? So let's give a shout out for, we was like top 4 in pressure this past game. Went from having no pressure in years to being top 4. And then it's like we had 2 3-and-outs in a row, y'all. 2 3-and-outs in a row. I swear, we was like, holy shit, this team is here. We're here. Oh man, you seen this? Bijan running like 2 plays, Bijan and score. We like, oh my god, what my neck, like, bro. 2 3-and-outs. We ain't had 2 3-and-outs in forever. And then in my Mad Mike voice, they rushing 3 people and dropping back with 7 DBs, like 7 DBs or 2, 3, 2 linebackers maybe, and the rest DBs. They said Mayfield, go be Baker Mayfield. They was collapsing around him, but they wasn't containing. That's one of the things that one said. They wasn't doing no containing, boy. They was not containing this man. He was running straight up the middle for those third and 11. He got them 11 yards because nobody was paying attention to him. After he ran the first time, I would have told one of them linebackers, do not move in your spot. That's your guy. Just stay right there. So if there's anything in the middle, you got it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull this up. We weren't even gonna have no question there, but you want to answer the question, I'm gonna answer this one for you. My question is, how y'all keep beating my Panthers every year since 2023? One, because y'all team is on a rebuild and nobody wants to acknowledge y'all have a rebuilding team. If you never noticed, a team like Detroit Lions was going 0-16. Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks ain't never went 0-16, no matter how sorry our team's been. With the Panthers, not with the Panthers, but with the Lions, they was losing so much, they got all of these good draft picks. They built the team the right way. Now they're like a contender. That's how you got to do it. So the Panthers on their way because they keep losing. So they on their way. They on a rebuild. Saints, they on a rebuild. Stop playing like they ain't. See, the Tampa Bay, they're already a solid team. They just adding pieces and losing pieces, just adding more pieces to complement what they have. We were on a rebuild as well. So now we're at a point where we're not rebuilding. We just need to get the coaching staff that's going to take the talent that we have. This is what therapist said. We got beat by experience. Inexperience, our team. We got beat by a team that's experienced. Nobody really did nothing on that team. Like if you look at that game, it's like everything, we led in everything. Time of possession, like fourth down percentage. It was like first downs. It was crazy for us to lose that game. And we had everything. You remember when Michael Penix said, man, we're going to lead in every statistical category. Just think if we won in we're beating offensively. He said we're going to have the stats for the offense. Why we have the stats in that game and we still lost? That's not players, that's coaching. I'm going to run it back in my Mad Mike voice. The rookies were nice. The rookies were nice. He said Desmond Trufant was the only person he respected. I ain't putting that out there. But Baker was too experienced for what we was trying to do, pursuing too hard. Bake stepped up in the pocket, made a play on the ground. You got to have a plan, not just get him. Yeah, see, because we didn't have any push in the middle. That's why, for the running back, that's why Blackberry was right. We needed a push in the middle. We need somebody that's going to push the pocket towards him. So he'll scramble because we was collapsing on the side of him, but he'll just step up because there's nobody in the front of him. So therefore, Blackberry is right. Blackberry is right. He said, Saints so bad, half their team retired this offseason. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. That was crazy work. I definitely expected that. Expected to win, bro. Like, this is when I knew the football gods were said, y'all finna win this game. This is where my mind was at. This is where my mind was at. When Coop kicked, it doinked and still went in. I was like, oh my God. I was like, somebody want us to win this game because this man doinked that thing and it still went in for. I was like, whoa. That man was doink the clown of the WWE. Or WWL. That man doink the clown that thing. Y'all remember doink? That's crazy work. That's old school wrestling. Some of y'all might not know about doink the clown. Or was doink with the ECW. Y'all might not know about ECW. That's way before y'all time. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Billy Bowman, Xavier Watts, man. Billy Bowman, they were doing their thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but all the rookies were looking nice. They just got to do better with containment. Man, it's like I said, man, it's in my Mad Mike voice. we can't be a team that improved our players but still looking like last year. This was one of those wins in losses. Well, this is one of those losses that felt like I said, we shot ourselves in the foot. I mean, as well as Michael Penix looked, he still tarnished with a L. Like, I mean, the team is tarnished with an L, but when his performance would have been really complimented with a dub. You know what I'm talking about? So, bruh, it's like you sit back and be like, why we lost this game? A lot of people be like, hey man, look at cool. Think about it like this. Michael Penix got us down there to potentially go into overtime. The ball is on the like you can kick it from the left hash mark, 40-yarder, 44, 40-yarder, a 40-yard field goal to tie the game after having like 57 seconds and getting down the field with a rookie quarterback in his first full year being a rookie. Get you down there in my Mad Mike voice. Kyle Pitts was the premier receiver of this game in Ray McLeod. Kyle Pitts. They said it. They said Kyle Pitts was finna come out. There you go. So y'all can start adding him back to y'all fantasy drafts. In my Mad Mike voice. We look like the same team. We losing the same way. A smidgen. And Drew talked about this. He always said momentum. I listen to their stuff, like the momentum swing. Like it's gonna be one play, those 3 INTs that we didn't catch, those 7 drop passes that nobody didn't catch. He said the receivers look like straight boo-boo, and it was just like Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts was the only one that said I was gonna show up. Kyle Pitts mushing people's heads and running past them. Kyle Pitts looking like Kyle Pitts when we first got him, when he was the only option. McAtee said it was the play calling. That's coach. They was running this. They was like, this is first game. Let's just let him get his feet wet, and we're gonna do this motion back, motion come back, and then snap the ball to Vita Vea. Y'all were trying to get some Velveeta cheese. I swear, y'all was like, hey man, let's go to one of the best motherfucking tackles out there and run straight at him, bro. Now they went in straight at him. Let's run straight at him. Let's go straight at Vita Vea. Let's run straight to him. They weren't running straight, they was running straight to him. You running straight to Vita Vea? You know when I thought we was in there? When I seen, bro, I swear to you, I was like, wait a minute. Is that motherfucking Algier and Bijan in the backfield together? I said, oh my God, they listen to everything we said. I was like, bro, this gonna be us, bro. We here. What happened? What happened, y'all? What happened? We played. We also talked about the last. I think it was Will. I think Will the Reaper said it. We needed to play all 4 quarters of football. We played 3, bro. Like now they shunning Mike Hughes for Mbuka. They said they praising him up. Oh my God, he's Himothy. Look at Mbuka. Like he made what? Like get up out of here. He's Himothy. Just because he's a rookie, he caught the ball. Drake London's hurt. So Drake London's hurt. Are we gonna, man, give it up for Washington? What is it? PJ Washington? What's his name? Casey Washington? What's his name? Give it up for him and his hands. He missed like 1 pass, like 1 or 2 pass. Like after that, dude had the jaws of life in his grips, but he was catching the shit out of that ball. It was just like they wasn't prepared. They wasn't prepared. In my man Mike voice, they wasn't prepared, y'all. That's not on the players. That's on the coaches. Michael Penix was 2 yards away from having a 300-yard game. But then on the post game with Matt Mike, them the Unholy Alliance, shout out to them. They did say now that they see that this guy is the truth, or this guy has leadership capabilities that precedes his rookie status, maybe they'll open the playbook up now and let this man just go to work. Maybe this is an opportunity for them to, oh man, this dude is Himothy. So let's allow him to let's open his playbook and stop treating him like he's hey man, we finna let you do this thing. Because us trying to use Bijan to run straight at Vita Vea, guess didn't work out. But guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna motion like 60 damn times in the game. We're gonna do that motion and come back, run the same play 10 times. Like they ran the same play like 15 times, like 15, 20 times. It was the same play. And I'm looking at like, bro, y'all was trying to make it simple. Drake London hurt, like I mentioned. You try to put Hodge in there at the last minute to try to play hero ball. At that point, you're trying to play hero ball. You trying to take a page out of last year when we go to overtime, you throw it to him in the middle in a slant, he takes it to the house. Nah, bro. This in my Mad Mike voice. In my Mad Mike voice, y'all. In my Mad Mike voice. Understand this. We had the lead 2 minutes in the game. We didn't have to do nothing but just go back out there and do exactly what we was doing in the first quarter. Pressure. Don't allow them. We could allow them to march down the field, but just don't get them no touchdown. Put all the pressure on them. We put all the pressure on them. When he threw that, when Baker Mayfield threw that touchdown, and I got almost caught the interception, and it went overhand, that was an unbelievable pass on Baker Mayfield. But only his receiver can get it. I mean, I had to shout out to Baker Mayfield for that. But we allowed Baker Mayfield to do what he be Baker. We should have had this man trying to throw a Hail Mary or something so our guys could take that. Run the damn ball. He said people don't pick it up. I'm telling you. Penny show he has left. Bro, if it wasn't for him to scrambling, he extended 2 key moments in that one drive. In that one drive, he secured, like he did key 2 scrambles, avoiding sacks. He did get a hit a couple of times, but it's like he took off. Bro, I'm telling you. Now, he didn't even look for it. He wasn't expecting to get it. I said this. I said, bro, what Nick Nash at, bro? They was like, Washington. They were talking about all these other people. I said, bro, what Nick Nash at? I said, Blair, you should have, to be real with you, bro, after this, Drake London sent down. Bring Blair and Nash back. They probably would have. That would have amped. You already seen Blair balling out. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Can I say this? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this in my voice, but he didn't say this. But I'm gonna say this. I didn't remember him saying this ever. I don't remember him saying this, not even in the post game, but just saying this. Listen to this though. If everybody was whining about people being played in the preseason, which if that was something that when you play in the preseason, you get that rhythm. Why the fuck we didn't use Blair? He was balling out in the preseason. Him and Nick Nash was balling. When you think we would want to pull them up? Especially with a Mooney not being there. At least Blair. They weren't even worrying about, like, they were just letting Kyle Pitts just get the ball because they were like, he's the only person, you know. They low-key disrespected him because they was just like, they let him get the ball so much to a point, they were like, I guess he is playing now. Because so many times last year, he wasn't even a factor. He'll do 2 catches and that was it. He'll be gone for the rest of the game. Be out there, though. He said Nash is on the practice squad. Pull him on up, man, because Drake London down. He's the Drake London archetype. He's just not. And I was talking to somebody else too at the game. If you look at our squad, we don't have any burners besides like a Mooney, maybe even a Blair. They got a little get up. You know what I'm talking about? But we don't have any burners. We have a lot of possession receivers. And that's what we need. People that can go. They start going to man. This is how underprepared these people were. Bro, they started going to man. And we have 2 of the best in the league that can get 50-50 balls. And pause that. But Drake London was hurt. I like the fact that when they messed up Drake London on the pass, they went back to him and then he caught it. They messed up on him with the pass when he fell down and bobbled in the end zone, and it wasn't a touchdown, but it clearly looked like a touchdown to me. But okay, it's like everything was happening at that last little moment where we was just, bro, all we had, bro, we couldn't even go 1 yard. Our offense could not get 1 yard. Our offense couldn't get 1 yard. And it's back to what Maggie Fontenot said, it was the play calling. When y'all can't get 1 yard, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to disguise nothing we do. Algier comes out there. Guess what we're doing? We're going to run it right at Vita Vea. Hey, Bijan, you know what'll be good? Instead of doing some type of sweep or a toss and let you use your speed and your shifty evasiveness, we're just going to give it to you to run up the middle straight at Vita Vea. It's 4th and 1 on the 50. You know what we want to do? We pass on the 3rd down, and then we run it on the 4th down. Well, we should have did the opposite. On the 3rd down, guess what we should have did? We should have ran. We should have probably had both of them out there again, had him out on some type of screen pass, little short dump down for 1 yard. Like what? What are we doing? What are we really doing, y'all? Like what are we really doing? And Ray is no longer a goofy. Hair hanging out the back of the helmet, he is no longer a goofy. They probably love Ray now. Ray. Like they probably high-fiving him now. Pause. Yeah, 50-50 balls. Pause. For sure. Bro, we should have used Bijan. Bro, it would have threw them off if they would have said, hey, we're going to put Algier in the backfield and have Bijan out here as a wide receiver. And motion Bijan. They would have been like, what the fuck is this? No? Too complicated? No, he had a touchdown, bro. That was a TD. I don't know what, that was a TUD. I don't know what they had going on. I was just like, we had so many 4th down tries and breaking it back. We had 8 plays to get damn near 1 yard. It's like we had like 8 plays, but it's like we went back. Michael Penix got bro, it was crazy work. Not using Tyler Algier and bringing in number it's even that other tight end. They missing they had so many. Michael Penix would have had more yards this game. Do y'all know that if they wouldn't have dropped most of those passes? They dropped a lot of open passes and passes that was catchable. This man probably would have had almost a 400-yard game with no INTs. We was winning everything. We was doing everything. Time of possession, bro. First downs. We had a couple of passes that could have been interceptions, but they wasn't. So we can't use those. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, I don't know what was going on in this game, man. In my Mad Mike voice. They wasn't prepared. They wasn't prepared. And that's on culture. Dude look like if Raheem, and they talked about this, they talked about Raheem looking like the culture and the Dan Queen, the Dairy Queen atmosphere in the locker room. This remind me of Artie, where they didn't seem like Ritter wasn't prepared. Mariota wasn't prepared. We were going to these games where they wasn't prepared. This is exactly the same thing. So now it's like we're spending our money on these players. It's about time for us to start spending money on these coaches. He said, what he say? Let me see. What he say? We won the first, and they did a sweep. TD is straight ahead, Zach. The only way this loss would not hurt as much if these next 4 games, 3 games, because we got a long stretch, man. We got to win. I didn't expect this to be a loss. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't think this game was gonna be a loss. I was like, man, Tampa Bay, they had so many people out. I was like, damn, this. We finna go ahead. And then after that first series, I was like, oh my God, we finna destroy them. And then after the 2-3 and outs, I was like, bro, they can't do nothing with us. And here go my boy. Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. They did not do him no justice, bro. This man went out there, he put it on the line, he sacrificed his body, he running, he scrambling, he doing all this stuff, and we, as our team or the head coaches, made my guy look like tainted his performance. Like I said, this man would have had like a 400-yard game, bro. You know, ain't no telling how many INTs. And I tell people all the time, what people don't understand is, I understand our defense is a little rocky. But if our offense get to moving, it betters your defense, because that means the other team has to switch their game plan to try to collect points. We missing a field goal. Oh yeah, y'all. Don't forget to go to racetrack. I don't know if y'all was at the game. Don't forget to go to racetrack and get your free slice of pizza, because they did miss a field goal. So when they miss a field goal and you came to the game, you get a free slice of pizza. So racetrack got to get people a slice of pizza because they missed a field goal. I think you got to show that you had a ticket out of the game, and that's all it takes. He said we should have got Belichick. I said that too in the game. I said maybe we 0-2 on the way to Carolina is bad luck. Man, we finna be 1-1, my guy. I'm just saying that. I mean, in my Mad Mike voice, they were saying that Raheem got in the ear of people and started talking in the headset. Yeah. So since because I was looking at it like, we provided so much pressure. Why aren't we still trying to run that pressure up? Like, they didn't make no in-game adjustments. Like, okay, Baker Mayfield is running up the middle and nobody's there. He got a whole full 10, 12 yards with nobody right there. They having these men. Bro, our offense was not doing jack shit to a point where they was playing man and just instead of playing zone. That lets you know they feel like, besides Kyle Pitts, ain't nobody doing that. And they praising Mbuka like this man was just jumping out the motherfucking field. He was the second coming of Megatron or something. Shut up. Stop playing. Like, look at Mbuka. Look at he called his own play for the touchdown. Shut the fuck up. And I don't only talk like that on here. But who gives a shit? Like, really? Who cares? Because they already knew. They knew they was packing up for an L. Even if our defense would have just stopped them that last drive, bro, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We'll be talking about some lackadaisical shit, but we'll be 1-0. We'll be 1-0, man. It's like, bro, they look like straight dog shit out there, bro. And don't worry about Belichick. Just keep Mike McCarthy in the back of y'all minds. I'll take him. I was never sold on Raheem Morris. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Zach Robinson, he's decent, but I was never sold on. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Now let me go to my other takes. I keep jumping back. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Divine Diablo was my go-to. When I seen him push the pocket and go out there and then still grab and then Ellis then was still come, I said, oh shit, bro. Bro was manhandling them. He was pushing the pocket. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Blackberry, we got a guy. We got a linebacker that can do what you asking. And then all of a sudden they said, you know what? You know it'll be a good idea. In my Mad Mike voice. Let's rush 3 people and have everybody in the back waiting for Baker Mayfield to throw it to somebody for us to possibly try to get an INT. And then AJ Terrell dropped a couple. I think Watts dropped one. 4th and 1 on the 50. What that showed me is this guy trusted the offense, although he didn't have them prepared. I said he trusted the offense to go for it. He was doing some risky calling, but Rook, when you say Rook, penalty was a body shot. Okay, let's talk about that too. We have them 3rd and whatever it is. If he's going out of bounds, you don't even have to touch him. Just run with him so he won't try to go upfield. But it was already a blown play. It was busted. That was either a field goal at most, or they go for it on 4th. But that, to me, was boneheaded. Boneheaded penalty. After that, I would have sat him down and said, bro, you down for 2 games. Just on that, that's stupid. Ain't no way you got to touch the quarterback when he going out of bounds. Because you know when you push him, he's going to flop. Baker's a flopper. Pause that. But he would have just fought and failed and flipped down like, oh, so they can get a call. But he just helped them out. Dummy mode. That was dummy mode. That was dumb. We was given every opportunity to win this game, bro. Michael Penix drove the ball down there like Matt Ryan would have. You know when they said Matt Ryan was like one of them quarterbacks that had one of the most, he was like so fucking clutch. He had so many game-winning drives when he'll go down there and give it to, guess what, guys? I don't know if y'all remember on Ace Ventura, Ray Finkel. We give it to Ray Finkel. He just called himself Young Way Cool, but he's Ray Finkel from Ace Ventura. We say Ray Finkel, kick the kick. 40 yards, bro. That's a normal fucking kick from a that's a normal kick. This man already had missed. He missed 2 this game, right? Cool missed 2 field goals, right? We will be having a different conversation, bro. We talked about this the last game. We can't put it on our kicker. We can't put it on for the penalties. Penix drove the ball down there and got us so fucking close for a regular, a professional kicker can kick a 40-yard. When he kicked the ball when they called timeout, I said, they finna ice this motherfucker. I was like, they finna ice him. Now when he come back, I said, when he come back, he finna miss. I said it. I'm like, bro, finna miss this. When he kicked it, it just went straight. I said, it wasn't really that high. I said, I don't know what, dude don't want to fuck up. They got him. And then we went home, man. Yeah, that was silly, bro. It was just really silly. But that's just experience. No, what it is, they done signed another kicker, so they want him to be like, yeah, you fuck up this game. They gonna be doing him like that little boy was doing. That's what they gonna do to him. That's what Cook gonna be doing. Cook gonna be on somebody's just. They gonna be like, hey, Cook. Get on up out of here, boy. He said they got a day process, and that's crazy work. He said, I want Flores from the coach from Notre Dame. That's a good one, too. That's a good one. He said, not a gimme, but an easy kick. Bro, if you're a professional kicker for any team in a professional, a 40-yard kick is a normal cakewalk for a professional kicker. Let's be 100%. Let's be at 100%. Most field goals probably will be at the 40-yard mark. 44, 45, 46, 47, 40, whatever. 40 yard. But you, in my Mad Mike voice, y'all. Even after the game, this motherfucker was nowhere to be found in the locker room. He was already left. That led me to believe that the Falcons had already told him, man, go get your. He got to his locker and he had a limit. He had the little styrofoam. His name was missing. He had the little plate already right there. Go ahead. Get that lemon pepper plate, baby boy. We'll talk to you Monday. And he's still on the team. He's still on the team, but they picking up other people. He said that damn's fire though. Yeah, he was like, yeah, he was like, that's what they gonna do. He said Cool need his old cleats back. I'm gonna be, if it's mental, I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen. This dude needs to sit down, put some headphones in, like these $400 ones I got right here. They can hear everything. These $400, you know what I'm saying? They can hear everything. I can hear a cough when somebody coughing in the back of some music or something. I'm like, oh man, that cough. And I can remove it. All the engineering headphones. You know what I'm talking about? So he needs to sit there and they need to make him a montage of him making all his kicks that he won us when they raised them up when he was like, yeah. They need to play that. He just need to look at that. To look at that. Praising him when he kicking, winning the game. Because if it's mental, he has to get that instilled in his head. He's him. For some reason, he's like, oh, I don't want to stretch my groin. I'm still hurt. Like, whatever it is. Get up out of here, boy. He said, miraculously fixes his issues, even if he he's used miraculously, fixes his issues. I never be comfortable with Cool kicking again. Faith is gone. Nah, he missed too many. Yeah, bro. See, that's the thing. We can't keep putting it on him. You got one job, CJ. But the good, the bad, the ugly. The good is, bro, Michael Penix looked like the defense looked at, once we was allowed, our defense showed us that we have a defense. Michael Penix was awesome. Some of his passes wasn't the best passes, but overall, still an A performance. Not an A+ performance, not an A- performance. It's just an A. You know, a dub would have been really nice, but he put us in the best possible way of going into overtime. We can't fault him for the defense not holding. Not, you had 2 fucking minutes. He gets us the lead. We had 2 minutes to hold this team out from scoring a tud and couldn't even do it. Couldn't even do it. They could have kicked the field goal. We could have, and then they would have went for an onside kick and we could have ran out the clock. It's all woulda, coulda, shoulda. But that lets you know our defense isn't either being coached right. Our defense isn't even, they're not calling the plays to complement the situational football. We had 2 minutes, y'all, to just hold them for 2 minutes. And we'll be having a different conversation. The feeling will be different. We'll be like, damn, but it did not look good. But we got that dub, though. We got that dub. Would have been like that. That's how we would have been. Everybody would have been like this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nope. No, sir. Because it was ugly as shit. Now we like, man. And I said it. I don't care how we get the win, just get the dub. Get the dub. Yeah, man. I give him one more game when he's getting us out of there. And he's gonna be gone. What's his name? Craig, the dude from the overseas or whatever. They don't Philly. They haven't fully committed to him. So that's why they brought the dude in from the Patriots. Okay. I think he played for the Patriots. I think. The bad was one that L we took. The bad was our defense couldn't hold on. The bad was they missed so many passes. The bad was they dropped some INTs. The ball hit dude in his chest and just fell. It's like he wasn't like, it was crazy, bro. I was like, what? Now, I wouldn't care if we lost to Minnesota, but we needed a win against. You get an opportunity to already start the season off on being number one or being, just saying if we would have won and everybody else would have lost, we would be number one. So right now, Tampa Bay is just following what they've been doing, keeping their confidence up. They feel like, we for play. In the ugly, Drake London, we didn't get the L. Cool's kick was ugly. All those missed passes, like drop balls, pause that, was crazy work. I just don't. It's time to bring up them people that, hey, maybe they weren't hungry enough. Maybe they weren't hungry enough. He said he gets a B+ for me. I give him an A just because, and the only reason I'm gonna give him an A, it wasn't really as much as his performance as a passer. It was his ability to want to extend plays. He was doing stuff like even getting us down there to actually tie the game up. Even after we got a penalty to move us a little bit back, and still got us down there, bro. It was just like everything was going against us, and we were still moving forward, bro. It's like everything said, hey, we want y'all to win this game. Go win the game. That's why I felt like, are we built to win? Because we just had the opportunity. It was crazy. Bro, the roster is loaded. I said there's no excuses this year. There's no excuses. You can't say it's the personnel, bro. You have hella people. Oh, we got edge rush by committee. The more the merrier and all this shit. And we ain't had no pass rush in years. And we was the 4th best pass rushing team this coming out this Sunday. What are we doing? And you telling me we can't hold them out for 2 minutes when we have the lead? Because if they would have kicked the field goal, they would have needed to try to get the ball back. But since they scored a fucking tud, they went up by 3. So we either had to just get down the field goal range and put it on Kookie. I give him A-. I give him an A-. A-, man. I mean, it's fair. I just felt like he put that offense on his back, bro. With what he had, because even Bijan looked like he wasn't putting no mustard on none of that stuff. He had that one play, like that one play when he was like he wasn't even running fast. He just darted through there and touchdown. It was like, what the fuck, bro? Like I said, we was like, oh my God, bro, we here, bro. Fuck what you talking about? Ain't nobody playing with GA. Shit, until after they figured out we ain't gonna use our defense like we should. Him just having a little bit more awareness on where the first down is. Because it was one time he ran in the middle. He kind of cut himself short with the first down, but they still gave it to him. But he gave himself up. And how it works is it ain't what you slide to, is once you give yourself up, once your body hits the ground, you giving yourself up. And that's where they mark it. But they gave him the first down, so I ain't gonna be mad about it. Man, I miss Matt Bryan too, bro. Matt Bryan he wasn't automatic, but he would have hit that 40. He would have hit that 44. Veins are still, man. Veins are still. Yeah, he missed a lot of high point throws. I would have honestly put him in a series just so, even just the last against the last team, the Cowgirls. I don't know, man. It's a whole bunch of woulda couldas. They did look kind of flat, and they felt like maybe the rhythm would have been different if they would have played the people in the preseason to get a little game time, get the shit together. So help wanted. This is the last take, y'all. I still did an hour. I was trying to do a short show. See how y'all do me? But how do y'all feel about this person that they brought in to take Cool's replacement? Like, just think if we, because you can't. Sometimes you gotta have the good, take the good with the bad. Say we get this new guy, Cool miss some kicks. We switch him up for this new guy, and this dude be worse than the Cool. And then y'all be like, hey man, we should have kept Cool if that was the case. So at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with Cool if they sit him down, have a montage reel of him kicking those game winners and kicking, and he just looks at it and he listens and he hears the hype in the crowd and they like the commentators and stuff, because something's going on with my boy, and it's not we can't be putting it on him, man. That's the purpose of his job, is to kick. Hey man, we need them 3 points. But at the end of the day, man, if a kicker is what we need, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel like we need a kicker as much as we need our coaches to coach this team. Can we agree to that? I don't think we need a kicker. I think we can still stick with Cool, but we need our coaches to coach this team. Because if we coach them a different way, and if they was to execute how they need to execute, especially on defense, we had the game won. We had 2 minutes, and I said 2 minutes is too long. We wanted 2 minutes was too long, just because that gave them enough time to drive down the field. If it was like a minute and 4 seconds, I would have been like, I'm cool with that, because that would have put them in a different mindset than some 2-minute drill that they always prepare for. A 1-minute drill, that means you're rushing. That means you just trying to do something. Okay. And then he would have made a mistake. But going down there just as effortlessly, skipping down there, pitch and skipping down there, getting hit out of bounds, and then they just moving you up. It's like, bro. He said, send him to the end of the bench. He said, send Cool SSA. No, man. He said, when to send the bar for the kicker is Lolo. But see, that's the thing. Now, I will put my guy at the 40-yard mark and be like, y'all kick until one of y'all legs give out. And then whoever misses the kick, put them in a challenge. You kick and you kick at the 40 yards. Whoever misses the first field goal, you gone. You know, when on the Dark Knight, when the Joker had broke that pool cue and he threw it down, he said, for expansion, and he threw it down. Which one of y'all want to make the team? And then all 3 of the kickers gonna be right there. And whoever killed themselves, whoever killed the rest of them, but that's the person that we gonna make. That's the person gonna make it. Break the cue, throw it down there, and see which one on Greg, whatever his name is, Romo, Cool. Who gonna do it? That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. He said, Cool definitely catching heat until he come and clutch again. It will be back to Cool. Now they was like, Cool. Now when he was used to think they used to say boo to him, now he ain't gonna really be saying boo now. Boo, nigga, get your ass out of here. And, oh man, oh my goodness, man. He said Cool can't kick from the left hash. He can't. They better put on the left hash, man, and get him practice, man. He said, I ain't taking no more chances with Cool. Nah, Cool straight. He got one more game. Cool got one more game. He can miss a field goal, but what's gonna happen is he gonna go down. I don't know, man. Nah. See, I'm trying to help him out, man. Nah, he got his lemon pepper. They glazing the lemon pepper up for him right now. I'm trying to tell you. They bringing somebody else in to really just scare him for him to be like, because I thought that was a coward move for him to not address the media. That's a coward move, bro. I think K Styles said something about that, if I'm not mistaken. It was a K Styles saying something about not addressing the media, bro. It's crazy work. You're not owning up to your failures, my guy. I would have been like, that's on me. I would have sat down like, hey, but he would probably had tears in his eyes. He probably was crying. Cause Koo don't look like somebody that got a strong face. So he looked like he whimpering a like that, you know what I mean? That's cool. Yeah, cool. I had you sign some stuff for me, man. I'm glad I'm glad I get him to sign one of them footballers. He can't kick that motherfucker. All the cool jokes gonna come out. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. I just want to do this little show where I ran about my squad in my Mad Mike voice. Ran about because I already listened to everybody. Everybody already said everything that they need to say. Everybody said we good. We know we shouldn't have lost this game. We know we shouldn't have lost this game. We lost this game. And what I mean by we is probably the coaches and drop passes. Hopefully we look better. But like I said before, in my last show, it's how we look when we bounce back from a loss. So now if we come out looking totally different against Minnesota, like a complete team, and we from all 4 quarters through, then we bounce back from it. But if we don't, he said 0-2 and going into Carolina is crazy work. He said, Cool gonna be a pastor. Oh, he gonna be gone? But yeah, for those who don't know, man, y'all can always follow me, of course, on the Lochness podcast. That's on YouTube, the Lochness podcast. If you haven't followed me, whoever's going to listen to this, whoever hasn't followed AFM, follow Mike and all the guys, everybody, check us out. I appreciate y'all for stopping by and standing here. I wanted to do this show by myself because I didn't want to hear. I already know everybody gonna be talking about this on their show, so I didn't want to. I want everybody to shine on their own show and have their own perspective, and let their own voices be heard. So I just wanted to say what I had to say in my Mad Mike voice and let Blackberry know he was right. We need somebody to push the pocket because that middle of that field, it's like when they had Diablo stopped a pass in the middle. He was pushing the pocket in the middle. Like we had everything going. It was just like, why did we stop? Why? Oh yeah, he can't kiss from a hash. He can't kick from a hash brown. That man, damn, bro. Damn. Like, bro, we just needed to get that 40 yard. And that's the thing. We don't know if we would have went into overtime and won, but so he lost his faith. Like, yeah, man, I don't know, man. We gonna pray for him, y'all. But like I said, I do appreciate y'all, man. This is the Lochness doing my thing by myself. I got the Outcast Falcon hoodie. You know what I'm talking about? But what is we gonna do? What is we gonna do? Whoever's doing like a whoever's gonna do a Minnesota, the Falcons versus the Vikings pregame, I'll probably pull up to y'all show. So I wouldn't even have to do a show. I just pull up to one of y'all shows and just speak my piece, show my face. You know what I'm saying? And then hit about that motherfucker. You know what I'm about? So yeah, man. I just damn, bro. We needed. We didn't really need this win. I would have liked to have this win, even on a sloppy game where we outplayed the Buccaneers. It's like we outplayed them. Got to get the dub, man. Got to get the dub. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Your boy's out, man. Until next week, man. Like I said, I probably start jumping on people's shows to show love and support, like y'all be showing love and support to the Lochness, bro. So, hey, man, we gonna try to get back in anything, man. I'm gonna put my cool Mod's back on. You know what I'm talking about? My cool Mod's. You know what I'm talking about? So, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, like I say, check us all out. AFN, man, my sports, man. Check us all out. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave comments, share the content out. Check out everybody. Like I always say, check out everybody doing stuff for the brand, man. We all represent the same black bird, bro. We all represent the red and black and red. You know. So, hey, peace out. Appreciate y'all.